Salut, salut. J'espère que tout le monde va bien. Salut Astro. Ouais. Alors oui, alors c'est là un peu lent au démarrage, mais je voulais être sûr que le stream fonctionne cette fois-ci. La dernière fois, j'ai un peu trop hypé le live et je me suis retrouvé vraiment comme un couillon quand je me suis rendu compte que rien voulait marcher. Donc, mais bon, ce problème-là est résolu. Donc, ce soir, c'est Call of Cthulhu. Le jeu, donc c'est le. Alors je me rappelle jamais si c'est le dernier ou si The Sinking City est sorti après. Quoi qu'il en soit, c'est une adaptation. Alors attention, c'est pas une adaptation stricto sensu de l'histoire, c'est une adaptation d'un scénario de jeu de plateau. Euh, est sorti en 2018. Voilà. Donc pour l'histoire, chapitre 1. Ça se passe en 1924 à Boston. Nous sommes Edward Pierce, vétéran de la Première Guerre mondiale, qui noie ses souvenirs dans l'alcool et les somnifères. Reconverti en détective privé, mais qui peine à trouver une affaire capable de sortir de sa torpeur, Pierce doit accepter au plus vite une nouvelle enquête ou risque de perdre sa licence. Voilà. Petite question avant de lancer, est-ce que tout va bien pour le son? Allez, c'est parti. Bon, manifestement, c'est une boucherie, poissonnerie. Bonsoir Manon. C'est possible que tu l'aies vu déjà streamer ce jeu, Astro, parce que c'est pas un jeu récent, c'est un jeu qui a déjà 3 ans, mine de rien. Euh... Alors par contre, c'est la pauvreté de l'affichage. Ok. Il faut pas rester là donc. Merci Moonsoro, je vais faire attention. Dans mon sillage entraîné, le destin t'attire inéluctablement. Ok, qui est-ce qui parle hein? Veuillez décliner votre identité, s'il vous plaît. Vos papiers, s'il vous plaît.
What a putrid offering.
Oh. Alors, je l'ai pas fait en entier, je m'étais arrêté à mi-chemin parce que le gameplay m'emmerdait en fait. Le gameplay m'emmerdait, mais d'un autre côté, j'avais envie de lui donner une seconde chance. Parce que en termes de jeu basé sur l'univers de Lovecraft, c'est quand même grave la pauvreté. Alors, il n'y a pas que celui-là, hein. Bien sûr, il y a celui-là, il y a le Call of Cthulhu, il y a aussi le Sinking City que je ferai aussi en let's play. Il y a le Call of Cthulhu Dark Corners of the Earth qui était sorti sur PC mais qui est très vieux maintenant.
Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
I hate whiskey.
Alors, s'il y a sur le stream des gens qui viennent de la Lovecraft Tech ou le Nursery de Lovecraft, vous êtes les bienvenus. Vous êtes les bienvenus et surtout vos commentaires sont les bienvenus parce que bah, c'est quand même un sujet qui nous passionne tous. Bah, justement, Moonsoro, c'est un peu le problème, c'est que personnellement, je suis un fan de Lovecraft. Donc, quand tu as un jeu vidéo ou un film qui sort adapté d'un univers que tu adores, forcément, tu fais attention, quoi.
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy. Natural sciences, linguistics. A married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
Et parce qu'il avait une petite...
I used to be an avid reader. The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases. I have business here to attend to.
Ta gueule. Alors après, c'est vous, enfin, pour ceux qui ont fait les jeux, vous vous rendrez compte très rapidement, mais tous les personnages qu'on incarne dans ce genre d'aventure sont les mêmes. Alors attendez, on va d'abord répondre au téléphone.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Coucou Lily. Alors donc, bon, un bon vieux système de points, comme tout bon jeu de rôle sait le faire. Alors Mounsoro qui me dit apparemment dans Bloodborne t'as de grosses refs à Lovecraft avec des Cthulhu et autres saloperies cosmiques qui se trimballent dans l'univers. Alors ouais, alors c'est pas le fond du jeu, mais tu as pas mal de références à Lovecraft, ouais. Le truc c'est que dans un jeu comme Bloodborne t'as pas véritablement le temps de profiter du paysage, sinon tu meurs. Mais il y a effectivement plein de références à Lovecraft dans Bloodborne. Alors, occultisme, ça fait jamais de mal. Éloquence. Médecine légale. Ah mais il me reste... J'ai tout ça de points. Ah bah autant y aller à fond. Trouver l'objet caché. Psychologie. Et on va se rajouter un point de... Bah, de médecine légale, tiens, pour commencer. Et alors, comme je disais tout à l'heure, si vous jouez à Dark Corners, Call of Cthulhu Dark Corners of the Earth, ce Call of Cthulhu là, ou alors The Sinking City, les personnages qu'on incarne sont tous les mêmes. Ce sont soit des vétérans de guerre, soit des détectives privés, parfois les deux, qui ont un énorme trauma à surmonter et qui se retrouvent balancés dans une ville portuaire où il y a des monstres qui cavalent de partout. S'il vous plaît, quoi, un peu d'originalité, quoi, les gars.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
I'm coming.
Alors le design des personnages qui est moche en fait. Hein. Ça peut faire un peu cartoon, moi je trouve ça moche.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
Mais je t'emmerde, mon pauvre vieux.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat
Wow, la
inebriate?
transition.
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting.
Ah, c'est l'économie de moyens sur les
Tell me
vidéos.
all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Ça ressemble vachement à un concert de Behemoth, le truc, hein.
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
Ça rentrerait tout à fait dans le lore du chanteur de Behemoth, Nergal, qui a un melon pas possible. Alors...
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
Alors, je sais pas à quel point est-ce que vous voyez bien le texte sur votre écran, donc je vais vous faire une lecture rapide. Une étiquette d'expédition, elle est en partie illisible, mais je peux déchiffrer une partie de l'adresse, entrepôt 36, Darkwater. Le rapport de police, il indique que le feu est parti du salon et a emporté toute la famille. Les flics concluent à un accident domestique, mais ils insistent quand même sur la fragilité mentale de Sarah Hawkins. Une coupure de presse, un article rédigé à l'occasion du mariage de Sarah et Charles Hawkins, un homme d'affaires originaire de l'île de Darkwater. Darkwater, c'est original ça comme nom. Et ils y vivent en reclus depuis avec leur fils unique, Simon.
Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Ah, pourtant je stream en 720p, hein, Monsoro. Pour l'instant, ouais. Astro, donc Astro, toi c'est bon, t'arrives à voir quelque chose, à peu près?
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right. I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice.
Sous-entendu, t'es tellement désespéré, mon vieux, que je sais très bien que tu vas accepter.
I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on... I used to be an avid reader.
L'apprentissage de la santé, volume 1. Vous avez gagné un level, vous êtes trop fort. Alors, se renseigner sur Darkwater.
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Habitée depuis le XIVe siècle, l'île de Darkwater recèle aujourd'hui encore des trésors abandonnés au fil des ans par des tribus disparues. Mais le romantisme de ces touchants témoignages de croyances aussi naïves que primitives ne doit pas faire oublier la violence de leur divinité. Une créature gigantesque aux attributs tant marins qu'oniriques orne les murs des grottes autrefois habitées et lie les habitants actuels de l'île. Descendant des fiers baleiniers à l'histoire mystérieuse et tumultueuse de ce petit morceau de terre au large du Massachusetts. Créature gigantesque.
All I have to do is go to the port. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Allez, on se casse. En avant pour Darkwater. Donc voilà, on est effectivement... c'est le seul truc, c'est le truc qui m'a dérangé en premier quand j'avais joué à ce jeu pour la première fois, c'est que les personnages de ce genre d'aventure se ressemblent absolument tous. J'étais même persuadé que ce jeu-là était un remake du Call of Cthulhu Dark Corners of the Earth de 2005 ou 2006. Mais non, rien à voir en fait, c'était pas du tout la même histoire. Mais j'étais troublé parce que c'est... Alors je suis d'accord que Lovecraft il a laissé un univers qui était plutôt... Un univers qui est plutôt standardisé maintenant, mais je sais pas, pourquoi est-ce qu'on n'incarnerait pas une femme, tiens, pour une fois? Une femme détective et qui serait pas folle, un personnage sain d'esprit qui va se la donner avec les profonds ou, ou un bon vieux shogot à l'ancienne, quoi. Oula, attention, ambiance, musique.
Almost there.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink of the stranded whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Alors par contre, je vais voir si j'ai moyen de passer en français, parce que je préfère les films et les jeux en VO, mais si vous n'avez pas une qualité d'affichage suffisant, c'est inutile que vous arrachiez les yeux à essayer de voir ce qui se passe. Bon, alors attendez, on va faire ça. Je vais retourner au menu principal et désolé, ça va prendre un peu de temps de chargement. Ah mais c'est va te faire foutre, c'est que en anglais. Bon, eh ben d'accord. Bon bah excusez-moi, on a perdu du temps pour rien. Donc allons visiter le port de Darkwater, allons voir à quel point ça ressemble à rien. Alors surtout n'oubliez pas, hein, dans vos jeux vidéo d'ambiance Lovecraft, n'oubliez pas le brouillard vert, c'est très important. C'est au moins aussi important que la couleur violette dans La couleur tombée du ciel. Je sais pas si vous l'avez vu, le film Amazon Prime, avec Nicolas Cage. Ok, donc on est reparti. Ouais, vous voyez que côté graphisme, c'est pas terrible. Alors objectifs principaux, parler au capitaine, aller au bar et parler aux flics. Bon.
You can't do that.
But it's only a fish.
A fish? You've got no idea. Don't badmouth what you don't know, or you'll pay for it for sure.
Oh, the same goes for you, sir. Move along.
Ah d'accord. Alors dans le choix de discussion, j'ai « Vous n'êtes pas à la hauteur ». Bonjour, je viens de te rencontrer, mais t'es pas à la hauteur.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Killer whales have few predators. And there are no sharks in these waters. What creature could possibly have done this?
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
Quelle créature?
It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy!
They're cops. They
Putain,
can't understand.
Regardez, les marins, ce sont tous des contrôle-C,
Forget it. Nobody
contrôle-V.
listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign.
Bah là, nous bourrer la gueule.
Hey, be careful. Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
Putain, mais ils
In
sont
my bar, we don't
dégueulasses, les
serve
personnages.
troublemakers.
Pure instinct. I behaved like a Hun, and I sincerely apologize.
Veteran, huh?
307th Infantry Regiment.
Well, that'll be okay for now. But the war is over. Try not to forget it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
Regardez la
I
barbe du
prefer it
barman.
that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
Regardez la barbe du barman. C'est quoi ces textures, quoi?
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Mais bien sûr que si, tu veux parler.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal.
I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable?
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Alors, on a été resté où? Pourquoi son bar s'appelle la baleine échouée? Je m'en fous.
That'll be all for now.
T'as quelque chose à me dire, toi? Hein? Non? Ok.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Pêche miraculeuse. Le Scylla rentre à la maison pour sauver Darkwater de la famine. On ne les attendait plus. L'équipage du Scylla, ou ce qu'il en reste, a regagné le port de Darkwater mardi en fin de journée. Les badauds se sont immédiatement pressés sur le quai pour accueillir le dernier baleinier de l'île. Quelle ne fut pas leur surprise de découvrir l'incroyable prise que le valeureux navire avait à son bord. D'une envergure qui dépasse même celle des redoutables baleines à dents, celle que l'on désigne déjà comme sous le nom de pêche miraculeuse recouvrait l'intégralité du pont et certains de ses membres dépassaient encore du bateau. Les marins survivants firent le terrible récit de sa périlleuse capture, mais aussi de sa chair, incomparable tant par sa finesse que par ses abondantes qualités nutritives. Nul doute que la grandeur admirable de cette baleine permettra à de nombreux habitants de Darkwater de se nourrir, mettant fin à la disette qui ravageait une partie de l'île. Mais c'est 1847, hein, la pêche miraculeuse. N'oubliez pas que là, notre histoire se passe en 1924. On va retourner voir le capitaine. Pourquoi est-ce que toutes ces bougies sont vertes?
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck. I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join...
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Seules quelques années sont encore lisibles, 1890 et 1907. Et une date partielle. Le reste du document est complètement censuré. Qui avait intérêt à masquer ces informations?
Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I know that Charles Hawkins was descended from a family of ship owners, and the island's fishing industry was hit badly.
Indeed, we specialized in whaling, but no whalers went out to sea after the miraculous catch of 1847.
So where did the Hawkins family get its money?
Well, from what Charles inherited, I presume. Although, these dates on the manifests could indicate that he had contracts of another kind.
With whom, I wonder? I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
I examined its wounds. I know of no creature able to cause them.
And I took you for a detective.
Believe me when I say that these wounds are significant.
Come, come. You've only just arrived on Darkwater, and already you think like a sailor.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
Ben oui, c'est là que j'ai appris ce que c'était. C'est... Bon. Si t'en sais pas plus.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Ok, donc direction l'entrepôt.
There's something coming. Something real bad.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
St. Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
L'ambiance sonore est minimale, hein.
Where do you think you're going?
I'm not here to hinder your work, officer. Edward Pierce, private detective.
Sorry, we're all a little on edge today. What are you doing here?
I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
Darn it. Why do you want to drag up all that stuff again?
My investigation has led me to this warehouse.
That case was closed months ago.
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone. You again?
No need to get worked.
Bon, je passerai pas par là non plus, manifestement.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh? We saw what you did to St. Brendan. Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
I respect your beliefs.
Our beliefs? You mean you don't believe in God?
That's irrelevant.
That's what you think.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to Dark Water?
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
This Cat you mentioned. Is she their boss?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
Come on, you can tell me. Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
I went to see the statue of St. Brendan.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors?
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
I bid you gentlemen farewell.
C'est vraiment la tristesse du modèle 3D, quoi, hein, parce que c'est exactement les mêmes mecs. Même dans les vieux Mortal Kombat, ils osaient à peine, quoi. C'est aussi pour ça que j'étais pas grand fan du jeu quand il est sorti. Alors, je trouvais ça dommage de l'avoir dans l'étagère et de pas l'avoir fini, mais c'est quand même rien que dans l'atmosphère est cool. Mais après, pour ce qui est de la modélisation 3D, pour ce qui est de la modélisation des personnages, c'est quand même grand triste, quoi.
Oh yeah, he's gonna get us into trouble.
Car le gameplay est mou.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
Ah oui, alors c'est là qu'on rentre dans le passage du jeu Professeur Layton. Trouver les objets cachés à l'écran.
I could use this old winch to lift the grating, but it's been completely taken to bits. There must be some spare parts amid all this clutter.
Si jamais vous croisez le fun, donnez-lui mon numéro.
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil. ratchet device. Exactly what I need.
Oh, le jeu à patoune.
This handle will be perfect for the winch. It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
Même le bouton d'action actionné. Voulez-vous avancer dans le jeu?
Looks like everything is in its place.
Bah non. Hein?
All that's left is to try to turn this handle. Damn, I broke it.
Oh, qui est con. Donc ce passage n'a servi à rien.
Well, well. A little mouse has got lost on our turf. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf? Has the cat got your tongue?
You've come for a fight. What I've got to say won't change a thing.
You're a quick learner. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them. You asked for it.
Oh, mais le vétéran de guerre en carton, quoi.
Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
Oh, I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm going to have to deal with her.
Le gars est vétéran de guerre, il vient de se faire casser la gueule par une adolescente.
Well, well, look who's back.
Did you miss us?
I have an offer that could interest you.
We're listening.
I need you to keep them busy for a while.
You send us to take the punishment while you go quietly about your business. What's in it for us?
What would convince you to help me?
There's only one thing that'll get us to move.
For sure. Bring us
PlayStation
something to
5.
drink and we'll take care of the bootleggers.
I'll be back.
Take your time. We're going nowhere.
They can't understand. Damn stupid idiots. Get in.
You again. What can I get you?
Let's say I want to buy a bottle from you.
Choice is yours. Everything's on sale.
How much for a bottle of whiskey?
$5.
I guess I'm not desperate.
I'm not judging you.
That'll be all for now.
It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
So, have you got what we asked you for?
Look what I've got.
You're a good guy, you. Follow me. Cheers, you jackass.
Ah mais c'est classe comme une vidéo de Benzaï. Ça.
Hey, where are you going?
Say that again. I hope for your sake that I didn't hear you.
No, it's not what you think. It's just
Alors l'entrepôt 36. Donc ça doit être ça.
Let's see. Perfect. Oh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Pour rentrer dans une scène de reconstitution, maintenez L2 et R2.
Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this? It smells as bad as it looks.
Parfait. Ah, il y a qu'un journal, Le Petit Paris.
What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here? Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
Un jeu à patounes, voilà. Je sais pas, c'était pas intéressant d'investiguer ça là, je sais pas, il y a du sang partout.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Look around you. Someone has settled in here. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins Mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage, or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you...
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
J'aime bien comment sa voix colle pas du tout à ses gestes. Elle est menaçante
Look
dans ses
behind
gestes, mais
you,
la
at
voix
the
elle est
top of
cool.
the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins Mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Qui fait construire un manoir comme ça à flanc de colline? À flanc de falaise plutôt. Le moindre tremblement de terre, t'as plus de maison. Hein. Et a priori, t'es mort dedans. Et donc vous venez de voir une bonne moitié du gameplay en fait. On évolue, on appuie sur le bouton quand on trouve un truc et puis voilà. On avance dans l'histoire. C'est vraiment tristoun. Il est dégueulasse le flic. C'est quoi cette balafre?
Well, here we are, Hawkins Mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
I don't believe the fire is the only reason this house is in such a state.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
Huh. It's really that old.
Come on, let's leave the stories of the dead alone. They've nothing to do with your case anyhow. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family. So he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though, he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
La tristitude.
Bradley was right. This place is much older than I imagined, but the architecture seems too recent. The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh. Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the...
Poor kid.
What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary? And steal a burnt painting? I don't see Silas doing such a thing. Let alone allowing it. Even that broad baker is above that. Lord, have pity on this poor family.
Le jeu s'est autorisé une petite sortie musicale.
This entrance is still in use.
Whoa!
Whoa!
You were trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa! You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
Sarah Hawkins' father sent me here to investigate the death of his daughter.
Webster, huh? I understand how he feels. But me? I want the dead to rest in peace. And that means kicking the ass of gumshoes like you.
Why would you not want me to help understand what happened here?
I've got nothing to hide. Tell me what you're doing here. And no baloney.
The police report describes a domestic accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
The mansion isn't safe. You would break your neck as sure as you're trying my patience right now.
That's why you barricaded the entrance?
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked. And I make sure it stays that way.
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's Vermin. I keep an eye out.
Vermin.
Yeah, that's it. Vermin.
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
If there's nothing else to fear, you can give me that key.
Right. Take the key and do what you have to do. Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Ah oui, donc il est très très cool pour un vieux taré.
Pierce, shall we enter?
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
Ok. Alors, je vais me répéter, hein, mais autant l'ambiance du jeu est cool, l'atmosphère est pas trop mal, restituée, mais alors c'est assommant quoi, hein, en termes de gameplay. C'est vraiment chiant quoi.
Follow me. I know the place. Who left this light on?
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
Ah, perso, je me retrouve avec un truc comme ça dans l'assiette, j'y touche pas. Hein. On a quand même de la tête de pieuvre au dîner, quoi.
This roast. What strange creature has flesh like this? This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins. The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor. Sarah Hawkins didn't eat. Was it because of the meat, or something else? Something happened at this table. An argument?
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
Ah, ça va aller pour l'orage, on a déjà bien soupé hier, nous. Alors je sais pas pour vous, mais ici, là où je vis à Valence, on s'est tapé un orage hier qui était dantesque.
Silas managed to bring the
Let's see
fire
if I
under
can find
control,
something the cops missed.
but it was already too late for the Hawkins.
Alors c'est la scène du non-respect, hein. Je respecte pas du tout ce que me raconte le flic.
Did someone escape the fire? They had a fight. Why? Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How? Did it stop at the time of the fire?
Ça c'est toujours très pratique.
Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker? The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn? Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee.
Par contre, la traduction est vraiment très approximative.
And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
Huh. What's your theory?
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
This door is locked. These bandages are covered in dried blood. The same bandages that I saw in the warehouse on the docks. And given the bloodstains, I'd also say that it's the same person.
Bah, bien sûr.
The lyrics of the drunken sailor, a sea shanty. This door is blocked from the outside.
Il y a un objet à trouver apparemment. Un objet... Ah, c'est pas là.
crowbar. Could prove useful.
Toujours.
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
Pourquoi est-ce que le sound design me fait des montées comme ça là?
This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music. A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century. Darkwater history. This place was settled back in 1692 by two families that seceded from the New England colonies. One of Sarah Hawkins' paintings. Her style sure is recognizable. One of Sarah Hawkins' paintings. Her style sure is recognizable. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Another story about the mysteries of the deep.
Ce serait sympa qu'ils trouvent un bouquin de Lovecraft là-dedans. Mais ce serait un spoil à l'histoire, ça c'est con.
What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Comme vous le savez, j'ai toujours éprouvé un profond respect pour vous et votre famille. Malheureusement, je ne peux continuer à fermer les yeux sur le comportement de votre épouse. La semaine passée, elle a encore effrayé ma clientèle. Je sais qu'elle ne pense pas à mal, mais vous devez la confier au bon soin du docteur Fuller. Lui seul semble être capable de lui faire recouvrer la raison. Si ces désordres devaient se répéter, croyez bien que je serais au supplice, mais il me faudrait faire intervenir la police.
Locked. What will her room reveal about her? Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated, resorting to such a treatment. This padlock is too complicated for me.
Et t'as un pied de biche, connard.
It's no use. The padlock won't give. It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Mais à quoi ça sert d'avoir un inventaire si tu peux pas te servir de ton pied de biche?
This door is locked. Locked. The boys' room. A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world? Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed. Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family? What nightmarish vision could have inspired them? Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him. Locked.
Ah, il y a quelque chose à trouver ici apparemment. D'accord, donc c'est dans cette zone. J'ai pas moyen d'allumer ces trucs. Ah, la clé était là donc.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Ah bah voilà, ça y est.
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve? This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold. It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why. Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other.
Bradley? Is that you? Is anyone there?
Elle fume vert ta lampe là, j'y toucherais pas si j'étais toi.
Did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone.
La course-poursuite la
I
plus
just heard some
anticlimactique
noise.
du monde.
Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far. This door is blocked from the outside.
I'll cover you.
This door was closed earlier.
Where did he go?
As if the bookcase has been moved several times.
Do you really think that your fugitive came in here? I don't see any way out.
It looks like an old seaway map. This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism. Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Seems like this came from a log.
Le capitaine Bienvenue à confiance, il dit qu'on va battre l'Orphée dans cette saison. À 1845, donc c'est la pêche miraculeuse à ce moment-là. Darkwater, nous avons battu l'Orphée, rentré bredouille. Le Scylla et Hamilton ne sont plus que des souvenirs. 33 nord.
There must be a link with the seaway map.
Par contre, il y a un objet caché à trouver.
They look like Celtic runes. Charles must have brought them back from one of his foreign trips. Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well. I wonder who the man with the glasses is in the photograph. It looks like a freehand map of Darkwater. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why. The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the... This panel is movable. Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism. Probably a secret passage. I must find a way to activate the opening mechanism. Damnation. I can't budge these gears.
Damnation.
I need a tool. With this, I should be able to force the gears.
Well done, Pierce.
Alors attention, il y a quand même un objet à trouver là. Il y a là, juste là.
This Dr. Fuller, was he Sarah Hawkins' therapist?
La décision te revient de bien entendu. Alors normalement, la première fois que j'avais joué au jeu, normalement il fallait se servir du globe pour trouver une position exacte sur la map monde pour ouvrir le mécanisme. Mais on a la capacité de jouer comme des bourrins. C'est vraiment jeu de rôle. Hein. Là le maître du jeu il en a juste marre quoi. Là, le maître du jeu il t'a dit ouais, tu utilises la barre à mine et tu casses la gueule à tout le monde. Voilà, j'en ai plein le cul. Dans le manoir Hawkins, la scène de l'incendie a révélé ses secrets. Pierce et l'agent Bradley, à présent sur la piste d'un survivant, ont entrepris de fouiller les lieux à la recherche de preuves. Lorsqu'un homme encapuchonné a surgi dans l'atelier de Sarah Hawkins pour voler un tableau, le détective et l'agent de police se sont lancés à sa poursuite. En le suivant jusqu'au bureau de Charles Hawkins, ils ont découvert un passage secret. Pierce et Bradley s'engagent dans le tunnel sous le manoir. Et on va s'arrêter ici pour ce soir. On est 1h30 de vidéo et j'ai les yeux qui piquent. Donc on va s'arrêter là et puis on continuera une autre fois. Encore une fois, le jeu est... Enfin, on sent qu'il n'est pas fondamentalement mauvais. On sent qu'il n'a pas été fait pour de mauvaises raisons. Mais putain, qu'est-ce que c'est mou. Le gameplay est mou. Le graphisme général, c'est quand même très très moche. Mais bon, il y a quand même cette idée de suivre un peu l'histoire quand même, parce qu'on ne sait jamais si on peut trouver quelque chose d'intéressant. Et puis je vous rappelle que même si j'ai quand même fait le jeu, je ne l'ai jamais fini. Donc du coup, ce sera quelque chose à faire. Donc d'ici là, je vous dis à très vite. Merci d'avoir suivi le stream. Et on se dit à bientôt. A plus plus.